If your mind won't shut off tonight, you don't need to calm it down. You don't need to solve anything. And you don't need to understand why this is happening right now. Just let that idea land for a moment. So often, when the mind becomes noisy at night, we immediately think something is wrong. We think we've failed at resting, failed at letting go, failed at doing sleep correctly. But what if nothing has gone wrong? What if your mind is doing exactly what it has learned to do? Notice this gently. Your mind is active because it believes it's helping you. The mind learned long ago that staying alert meant staying safe, that reviewing the day meant preventing mistakes, that scanning the future meant protecting you from regrets. At night, when the world grows quiet, the mind often grows louder, not because danger has increased, but because there are fewer distractions holding it back. During the day, noise, movement, and tasks give the mind something to lean on. At night, all of that falls away, and what remains is the backlog. Thoughts line up like unfinished tasks. Memories replay, sometimes without warning. Future worries step forward, asking for attention. But urgency does not mean importance. Just because a thought arrives loudly doesn't mean it needs to be answered. Tonight, instead of trying to quiet the mind, see if you can change your relationship with it. You don't need to follow the thoughts, and you don't need to push them away. Let them pass like background noise, like a radio playing in another room. You don't argue with the radio. You don't explain yourself to it. You simply let it be there without leaning in. Here's a small shift you can try. When a thought appears, any thought, don't argue with it. Don't answer it. Don't fix it. Just ask quietly, almost curiously, what am I believing right now? That's all. You don't need the answer. The question itself creates a pause, and that pause loosens the grip. Because most nighttime thoughts are not problems. They are interpretations. They are conclusions the mind has learned to repeat without checking whether they are needed right now. You might notice beliefs like, I need to figure this out. I can't rest until this makes sense. If I stop thinking, something will fall apart. But tonight, nothing important needs your attention. There is nothing you need to decide at 2 a.m. Nothing that will be solved more clearly by exhaustion. Nothing that can't wait until your nervous system is rested. Rest is not avoidance. Rest is recovery. Understanding can wait until morning. Let your body settle first. If you notice tension, don't force it away. Just allow gravity to do some of the work. Let your shoulders sink. Let your jaw soften. Let the breath return to its natural rhythm. You don't have to breathe deeply or correctly. Just notice that breathing is already happening. Without effort, without instruction. If the mind jumps back in, that's okay. Each time it does, gently return to the same question. What am I believing right now? Not to answer, just to pause. You may begin to notice something subtle. Thoughts lose their urgency when they are seen rather than believed. The mind is loudest when it thinks it must act. When it sees no action is required, it naturally slows. You are not trying to empty the mind. You are letting it rest from responsibility. Tonight, you don't need to carry the past. You don't need to prepare for the future. And you don't need to improve yourself. You are allowed to be unfinished and still rest. If emotions appear, restlessness, sadness, unease, you don't need to explain them. You can simply acknowledge, this is here. Not I am this, but this is present. That small distinction creates space. Space is what the nervous system needs. Not answers, not insight, just space. As the body settles, the mind often follows, not by force, but by relief. Nothing needs you right now. Let the day loosen its grip. Let effort fall away. You don't have to hold everything tonight. Let the day end gently here. It's okay to rest before you understand. You're allowed to put it down for now.